Welcome, LGMS families. We'd like to welcome you to our Parent-Family Engagement Program. My name is Robin Hutchinson, and I am the Title I Family Engagement Coordinator and Science Coach. And this is
Dana Hamilton, the School-Based Literacy Coach.
You will notice that we are not wearing masks, but we are 6 feet apart, socially distancing. So we are in protocol, but also we are filming this because we can't have you on campus. So we are going to proceed and let you know the exciting things we have set in this video.
All right, the first thing that we're going to talk about is the testing information. As you all know, students in the state of Florida have to complete the Florida statewide assessment. So for 6th through 8th grades, students will take their writing assessment the week of April the 5th, then follows with reading and then math. If you would like more details on the assessments that your student has to take, whether it be an EOC or it be the science assessment for 8th graders, make sure you check out our testing flyer on our website, lakegibsonmiddle.com.
We'd also like to give you some pointers and some reminders on monitoring your students' progress. Due to our circumstances, and we know it has been very challenging this year, any time that you would like to speak with a teacher, meet with a teacher, admin, or anybody, just remember we do have Zoom meetings. So that is a possibility, so you do not have to come on campus, but you can set up a Zoom meeting.
Additionally, one thing that you should do to continue to monitor your student progress is to check student and parent portals. A lot of e-learning students especially are having difficulty because they're checking their grades in Schoology and not student portal. Remember that student and parent portals are the most accurate and the most consistent means of checking your student grades. So if you would check weekly, you can see where your students may have a missing assignment or a poor grade on something, and that way you can reach out to teachers proactively to make sure that your students aren't falling behind.
That is incredible advice, so please, please make sure you're checking that. Also with assessments, besides the state assessments that Ms. Hamilton had discussed, we also do progress monitoring throughout the year. And these would be the STAR math test, the STAR reading test, we have accelerated reader, we have Achieve 3000, and content areas have their quarterlies and weekly quizzes. So please make sure we are beginning data chats with our students and ask them about these scores. And you can always email the teacher, and so you are aware of what the scores are that the students are receiving right now to prep them for state exams.
In addition, if you need any of this information, you can of course reach out to their teachers, but you can also reach out to the guidance counselors here on campus. Ms. Barham is our 8th grade counselor, Mr. Haynes is our 7th grade counselor, and Ms. Hill is our 6th grade counselor this year. The scores that students make on their Florida Standards Assessment can be found by reaching out to them. In addition, if you just want their STAR scores or an assessment grade, in addition to checking student and parent portals, you can also reach out to their teachers.
Always remember communication. That is very important. So we here as a faculty are always here for you as parents and guardians to make sure that we keep that open line of communication. So as we have stated before, and you will find it in this PowerPoint when you review this video again, that at any time, if you need to communicate with teachers, administrators, or counselors, we are always here and available for you.
If you would like to contact your child's teacher, you can reach out by calling area code 863-853-6151, or the easiest way is often emailing the teacher using the format teacherfirstname.teacherlastname@polk-fl.net. If you can't remember that, you can just look up the teacher on our website, lakegibsonmiddle.com.
And anytime you want information in regards to curriculum, instruction, or even the FSA state assessments, There are websites attached to the PowerPoint. Please visit those so you have a better understanding of the standards that students are learning as well as the upcoming state assessments.
Now, I'm sure everyone's wondering what is necessary for my student to achieve grade level success. So, state standards must be met for each course. Students have daily assignments and tasks that are given by their expert teachers to determine whether or not a student has met mastery, is approaching mastery, or somewhere in between. So, if a student does not demonstrate that they have met mastery at the end of a marking period, students will be given the opportunity to remediate those standards through a recovery packet. Now, if you have a student who has not met mastery of standards for 2 quarters, that is 1 semester, students will be enrolled in a grade recovery class in lieu of an elective. If you feel that your student is at risk of needing to recover a quarter or a semester, please reach out to your student's teacher or their guidance counselor to figure out the tools that you have access to make sure that your student is successful.
As we know, this has been very challenging times and a new way of teaching our children. And so we just want to continue to reiterate the fact that we are here for you, families. Anything that you need as these tools to help your student be successful, because we want them to be able to move on to the next grade. So we all have to work together and make this happen.
So one way that we're going about doing that is we want to enrich not only the student that we are responsible for caring for, but we want to enrich the entire family. So what we came up with was a family activity fun pack. So you're going to ask yourself, what are they talking about? What is a family activity fun pack? This box is filled with important school information to help guide you through the rest of the school year. It has information for resources from the United Way of Polk County. It has information from their guidance counselors, testing dates, all of that need-to-know stuff that sometimes we forget when we hear it in passing. So all of that information is there for you. In addition to that, there are family-friendly recipes that your students can learn to make themselves to help them develop that independence, or you can make them with your children as an opportunity to just bond, to have family bonding time where you can talk about what they did during the school day and just really spend some time with them. In addition, there is a pack of Uno cards for a family game night or to be used as an educational resource. So what you'll find in there is also some tips and tricks and games on how to take that basic deck of Uno cards and turn them into an academic game as well. So we have math bingo here that addresses some of the standards that your middle school level students will need. There is math Uno, where you can take those same cards. You don't have to print anything else out, and you can make multiplication problems and division problems. And then for your families that have little ones, there are some games that help little children, toddlers to even kindergartners learn number sense. So it helps them identify colors, sort and make distinctions between numerous things. So all of those things are in there for you at your disposal.
Now, in order to get one of these family fun packs, you have to fill out the survey at the end of this video. So we will have more information in a few minutes about that survey. And we have a limited number of these family packs. So make sure you are one of the first ones to fill out the survey. Now with the fun recipe cards, there's 10 of them, and we chose ones that are very simple, very limited ingredients that both you and your students can participate in, because there is data out there that if you spend the time cooking with your students, that they can increase math ability, reading, of course, and boost their morale and give them confidence. So it is going to be a lot of fun that you can pick out a few nights of the week, pick out a recipe, and get your Uno cards and your activities, and they won't even know that you're practicing math skills because it's going to be in a fun way and with Uno. And who has not played with Uno cards before? So, and once again, remember, you got to fill out that survey.
So we just ask that you take a few minutes to fill out our survey. The first 100 families to complete the survey will receive the Family Fun Pack. You can get to the survey by clicking on the QR code that you see here, going to the link on our Facebook or our Instagram or on our school website. In addition, it'll be linked below in the description box.
Yes, so we really want input. With that survey, we are going to have you answer some questions that maybe you have found a little more challenging within this challenging school year that will help us as a faculty and the Title I team to make things a little better, to improve some things, because that's what we're here for. And once you fill out the application, we will receive that. We will look at the student's name. We will have one of these packs ready, and at the end of the day, on whatever day that you fill out the survey and we see it, we're going to give them that Family Fun Pack, and they'll get to take it home.
So the saying goes, it takes a village to raise a child. We want to thank you for allowing us to be a part of your child's village. Thanks, and have a great afternoon.
Goodbye.